If you've ever searched for the best activity tracker or best Android smartwatch, you might be familiar with Garmin, which designs various wearables that cater to both the smartwatch and fitness crowds. You're watching Watches Studio, and in this video we gonna checking out top 5 best Garmin smartwatch in 2021 for every type of consumer. We have included links in the description box down below for the latest prices. So let's get started our today's list with Garmin Forerunner 945, which we listed on 5th place. This Garmin smartwatch takes a few key features from many of Garmin's high-end smartwatches and wraps them into a powerful package. Let's start at the top. It promises a whopping 2 weeks of battery life in smartwatch mode, 10 hours in GPS mode with music, and up to 60 hours in ultra track mode. The size is 47mm. So it's large and in charge. It's also slim and lightweight, which is important for those intense workouts. You'll have a convenient 22mm quick-release system when swapping out your Garmin Forerunner 945 bands that can be changed in a matter of seconds. You can look forward to multi-sport tracking, updated training analysis, Garmin Pay, a built-in music player, GPS, and full-color maps. Some of the outdoor activity profiles include hiking, climbing, skiing, and kayaking. This Garmin smartwatch is also got the pulse ox sensor to track blood oxygen saturation levels, supporting advanced sleep monitoring and altitude acclimation. It's easy to see why runners and serious athletes alike would praise all of the amazing features that the Forerunner 945 offers. Whether you're looking to track a simple long-distance run or a more complex triathlon, there are no limits to what you can do with this smartwatch. On 4th place we have Garmin Venu Square Smartwatch. The Garmin Venu Square is a cheaper alternative to the Garmin Venu, giving you similar fitness tracker and smartwatch features, but now with a square display. The Garmin Venu Square was released in September 2020. The aim of the Venu Square is to really showcase that Garmin is capable of making a square sporty smartwatch that hosts a color touchscreen display. So you're getting a 40mm square polymer case that measures in at 11.5mm thick and weighs 37.6 grams. Speaking of that display, you're actually getting an inferior one on the cheaper Venu. It's packing a 1.3-inch, 240 by 240 liquid crystal display. The first Venu houses a more vibrant AMOLED touchscreen display. While the Square's screen didn't really serve up any major issues in terms of visibility or brightness, the difference in quality from what you get on the other Venu is very clear to see. It is thankfully an always-on display, though there doesn't seem to be an always-on option available when you're tracking exercise. Garmin does it better than most, and on the whole you're going to get a good experience with the Square. One piece of good news is that Garmin has used its quick-release bands that make it nice and easy to remove. In terms of water resistance, that is something Garmin is always consistent with across its watches. So you're getting a watch with a 5 ATM rating, making it suitable for showering and going for a swim with it on. On 3rd place we have Garmin Fenix 6X Pro. The Garmin Fenix 6X Pro is primarily a fitness watch with capabilities of GPS handheld devices that Garmin is known for. Its long name is actually a sort of code that describes the various options and features that come with a watch. Therefore, the 6X means that I have a 51mm case, which is the largest one of the 6 series that they make. It might be a bit bulky and heavy for smaller individuals, so they do have a 6S with a 42mm case and a regular 6 with a 47mm case. All of the Fenix 6 series smartwatches come with a lot of features concerning fitness tracking, climbing tracking, health monitoring sensors, and bunch of other bells and whistles. I thought these features were nice to have, but they weren't reasons that I bought mine. That said, the watch also comes with an altimeter, barometer, and compass. Thus, this Garmin smartwatch readily displays information concerning the elevation, the air pressure makes it a weather indicator, and the direction of movement. It also can track where I've been, so I can take that information and load it onto say Google Maps or other map software like Garmin Map Source or Basecamp. These default features were among the main reasons why I considered replacing my Garmin eTrex units with this smartwatch. In addition to the size and standard features, the Pro means that the watch comes with a topographic map, and this was the main reason why I wound up buying the Pro version of the watch. On second last place we have Garmin Vivo Active 4S. Garmin created the best alternative to the Apple Watch when it came out with the Vivo Active 3 Music. For 2019, Garmin has updated that device with the Vivo Active 4 series, which includes the 45mm Vivo Active 4 and the 40mm Vivo Active 4S. Minor hardware changes accompany equally minor smartwatch software changes in this device, but that's because new fitness features steal the show. Garmin added a ton of fitness improvements to this watch, including optional all-day pulse ox measurements, hydration tracking, new breathing exercises, new custom workouts, on-screen animations and more. I tested the 40mm Vivo Active 4S and immediately noticed the newly added sleek and shiny touches on the watch's case. The circumference now has a thin casing of metal, and the two side buttons are metal as well. This Garmin smartwatch includes an additional side button for lap, back, and menu access. While it took a few tries to get used to the new input method, I was able to navigate the watch using that side button, the other side button, and the color touchscreen fairly easily. The display itself is a backlit, transflective memory and pixel panel, which, in comparison to LCD panels, uses technology that allows it to consume less power. That's one of the hardware factors that lets the Vivo Active 4S get up to 7 days of battery life. While familiar, this display is in stark contrast to the AMOLED panel on the new Garmin Venue smartwatch, which was announced at the same time as the Vivo Active 4 series. The Garmin Instinct Solar is one of the best running watches around, and we listed this smartwatch on first place for best overall smartwatch, and is incredibly tough and practical if you don't mind its no-frills looks. The Garmin Instinct Solar's body is crafted from rugged fiber-reinforced polymer, with a silicone straps applied as standard. It's a very practical, tough design, but it's unmistakably plastic, and perhaps not smart enough for everyday wear away from the tracks, trails, lakes and sea. At 53 grams it's a mere 1 gram heavier than the 2018 Instinct, and its case is identical at 45mm in diameter. It's not excessively wide, but at 15.3mm thick it's somewhat chunky on the wrist. Unlike some solar-charged watches, which use photovoltaic material in the face, Garmin's devices use a technology called power glass, which harvests energy without sacrificing the look of the watch. Power glass isn't quite as tough as sapphire glass, and Garmin advises against covering it with a screen protector, but it's still pretty robust and resistant to knocks and scratches. The display is a monochrome memory in pixel affair, which some users may find off-putting, but is necessary for that frankly ridiculous battery life. This Garmin smartwatch also has the advantage of being always on, with a backlight accessible via a quick tap of the top left button. These are tactical, which features with night vision goggles compatibility, jump faster, and a stealth mode that cuts out all wireless communications, surf with tidal data and a dedicated surfing activity mode and commo. This is all for now. You can check links in the description box down below. All best Garmin smartwatch are available on Amazon. You can check in the price by clicking on the link. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.